All right, a brief watch list for Wednesday because we have the FOMC, and that makes for a chaotic afternoon. And so I just don't want to spend a bunch of time looking at charts when you could have just pure chaos in the afternoon. I don't know what to expect, but whoops, but the SPY has been insane as far as this climb back up. I mean, if you go back, about a week. Okay, it's been more than a week and a half. And we break down out of this channel on big volume, started to feel like the end of the world. And the next day, all the way down, I mean, it was insane, to 181.92. The next day, we gapped down again, and it looked like the end of the world. And look at this. I would have never, and I think most traders would agree, that on this day, or how about this day, when we were gapping down after this big sell-off and gapping down, I don't think too many traders would have said, hey, I bet you we're going to be at 198 in a week and a half. I know I wouldn't have. So it's hard to find stocks that stand out or charts that stand out anyway when the market has done this, because most stocks are just following that. So couple that with FOMC tomorrow, and I just don't want to have a big old list because I'm just going to trade probably the morning. Whoops. And not mess with the chaotic afternoon tomorrow. All right. Anyway, ONVO. Fairly interesting here. It's kind of a thinner stock, but really kind of broke out today, and certainly still has room to run and a little bit better volume. So it's up over like probably almost at a 1 month high here, and so I want to watch that for some follow through. ISNS, a little cheapy here, but after this pop off the lows, really nice looking little flag pattern here, so I want to watch that one. Up over 327, really might get it going. PTEN. This may have today put in a higher low. Nice volume today. Again, you had this big sell-off, a nice bounce, and then this may be a higher low. So I don't hate the idea of a possible long setup in that one. CLDX, nice little breakout today. If I'd have had this on watch, I would have been able to catch this move today, but you can see today, it could be day one. This could be multi-day. Again, it's already made a decent move. I generally don't. I generally feel like I'm chasing when I look at it the next day, but it held up really well. And so this one could maybe come up and test some of these recent highs over 18, and maybe continue to break out. You do have the 200-day right above too. So I don't love that one, but it's worth a look. DRI, possible short. Man, I showed everybody in chat today when it looked like this, because I was looking for a short in it anyway. And I said, well, now that this is consolidating at the highs, I'm not going to try to short it here. And it started climbing. And I said, but I would like to see some upside shape into that 5250 area. And then I like it as a short. And well, there's where your shape starts. There's the line I had drawn. And it actually touched that 5250 and ended up closing at 52. I did not take it though. I don't know what, and I don't know what I was thinking. But you can see the high from back in April, and that's where I was looking. After this kind of a move, and then an intraday shape into that high, perfect short opportunity, and I didn't take it. Doesn't cost me any money to not take it, but I should have had that one. All right, anyway, I think we might still, if there's any selling tomorrow, this is a good candidate. I mean, it's certainly overdue for some selling. TXT as well. Especially kind of similar to Darden, if this gets up to this blue line area here, right? Recent highs where it's really had, and I say recent, really I should say over the past year, it's really had trouble with that 41 area. And now you've come a long way to get there, and today a long range on today. So if we get up over 41 tomorrow, I'm going to be looking for a potential short setup. PCG, I just want to watch. Could be a long and could be a short. You can kind of see it there, but it made a fairly big move today already, so up over 48. It's one of those that could go either way. I'm just going to have to watch the action. But nice volume today. And then Loco also starting to head higher, and you can kind of see this one is also kind of at an inflection point where one of these days you get up over 38. This one could go to new all-time highs. I don't love any of these guys, not for tomorrow. I'm going to be more of an intraday, find stuff that's selling off in the morning into support or vice versa, just because of FOMC. So I'm not in love with any of these ideas, but some of them may play out pretty nicely. And again, only trading in the morning tomorrow. I doubt I'll do anything in the afternoon because it's just too unpredictable. All right, have a great night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.